The city of Birmingham in the West Midlands, a city in the very heart of England and a city which boasts more canals than Venice. Birmingham is also home to the NIA, the National Indoor Arena, which has played host to the Yonex All England Championships for the last 20 years. I'm Jill Clark and a very warm welcome to Birmingham for second round action from the Yonex All England Badminton Championships. Event number 3 on the 12 tournament MetLife BWF World Superseries. Not only the third event of the year, but also one of the 5 premier events, an even higher tier of tournament within the Super Series. And a very warm welcome also to the Australian Open, which joins the Super Series for the very first time. Well, as I say, it is second round action and 5 matches for you this afternoon. We're starting with mixed doubles and the qualifiers Chai Biao and Tang Jinhua up against the 2-time defending champions and current world champions Tantowi Ahmad and Liliana Nasir. Then men's singles and the home player Rajiv Usif. He's up against the left-handed 2012 World Junior champion Kento Momota. Then women's doubles and Ma Jin and Tang Yuanting, who had to qualify. They're up against the Danes, the number 2 seeds, the European champions, Christina Pedersen and Camilla Roteyul. Then men's doubles and more English interest, the number 8 seeds, Chris Hadcock and Andrew Ellis. They're up against 2 players, only playing their second tournament together, but both players are current Olympic champions, Fu Haifeng and Zhang Nan. Then the last of our matches this afternoon is women's singles and the Olympic bronze medalist Saina Nehwal of India up against the qualifier from the United States of America, Zhang Beiwen. So the first of our matches, mixed doubles, that'll be coming onto court very shortly. Let's go down courtside and join our MC, Howard Bentham.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome onto court number 1 in the mixed doubles. From China, Chai Biao and Tang Jinhua. And the opponents from Indonesia, the number 2 seeds, Tantowi Ahmad and Liliana Nasir.
So the defending champions make their way onto court. This from the bottom quarter of the draw. Tantowi Ahmad and Liliana Nasir, the number 2 seeds, and we can see awaiting in tomorrow's quarterfinal the winner of the match we're about to see is the Singapore pair of Chris Nanta and Neo. So the defending champions from Indonesia. Well, Indonesia hadn't won the mixed doubles at the All England Championships for 33 years. Then in 2012, this pair won, beating the Danes, Leiborn and Roteyul in the final. Last year, they beat the Olympic champions in the final, Zhang Nan and Zhao Yunlei. So going for a hat-trick of victories, Tantowi Ahmad and Liliana Nasir.
Liliana, heads or tails?
A bit of an unknown quantity. The qualifiers, Chai Biao and Tang Jinhua.
You will serve.
Yeah.
Because they have only ever played 6 tournaments together. Formed their partnership last year. Did the Chinese pair at the China Masters Super Series event. So the world champions from Indonesia, my goodness, what a World Championship final it was. They had to save 2 match points in the 3rd game before coming through. Number 2 seeds, current world and number 2s. Tantowi Ahmad, 26 years of age, and Liliana Nasir, 28, from Manado, right in the north of North Sulawesi. Well, their win-loss record for last year, 5 titles from 7 finals, at least a quarter-final in all of their tournaments last year. This year, they've only played 1 tournament. That was the Malaysian Super Series, and reached the semi-final. Well, no problems in their first round here in Birmingham. Defeated the new Malaysian pairing of Chan Peng Soon and Lei Pei Jing in 2 straight games. Just 25 minutes, as you can see, and the reason there's a new Malaysian pairing is that Go Ying has undergone knee surgery, so we all wish her very well and hope to see her back on court before too long. So to the Chinese pair and Chai Biao. He's 23 years of age from Fujian province. Tang Jinhua, just 22 from Nanjing in Jiangsu province. As I was saying, only 5 tournaments last year. The best they did was a quarter-final at the Japan Superseries event. This year, they lost in the very first round of the Malaysian Superseries, having had to qualify, as indeed they've had to do here in Birmingham. 2 qualifying matches on Tuesday. Second of those qualifying matches against the Indonesian pair of Gideon Marcus Fernaldi and Rizky Amelia Pradipta went the full distance there, though it was only 42 minutes for those 3 games. Much more comfortable in the first round against the 2010 World Junior Champions Li Cheng and Bao Yi-sin. Interesting match that was, because of course Bao Yi-sin plays women's doubles with Tang Jinhua, so women's doubles partners facing each other in the first round of that mixed doubles. Paul Buffum, our umpire, and Mike Wright is the service judge.
Ready to play, please, players. Thank you.
So the umpire calls for the players to get ready and just gives me an opportunity to say a very quick welcome to my very dear friend Morten Frost. Of course, Morten Frost, 4 times All-England champion, having contested 8 consecutive All-England finals. So Morten, it's a good lineup for. We've already seen some upsets so far.
It's been a great tournament so far, I think. You know, it's always good to see when the young ones are you know, putting their head forwards and making some good results, so it's been great to watch yesterday as well. Yeah,
absolutely, and there's been some matches earlier today as well, and goodness me, this is the oldest tournament of them all. 104th staging of the All-England Championships. Oldest, biggest tradition, the history, the prestige. This is the one.
On my right, Chai Bao, Tang Jinhua, China. And on my left, Tontoni Ahmad and Liliana Natsir, Indonesia. Liliana Natsir to serve, to Chai Bao, love all, play.
So the 2-time defending champions nearest to us, Tontoi Ahmad and Liliana Natsir. They've only played 1 tournament this year, and by their own very high standards, they will have been disappointed to lose in the semi-final of the Malaysian Super Series.
To love.
Well, Morten, I guess in a way the Chinese pair are a little bit of an unknown quantity. We saw them a couple of times last year, but their best being a quarter-final in the Japan Super Series. Do they have the quality and the understanding yet, being such a new pair, to cause an upset against the defending champions?
3-1.
Personally, I think so.
Yeah.
But there's always a but, isn't there?
There always is with you, Morten.
Somehow I have this feeling that Tang Jinhua is concentrating a lot more on the doubles.
Well, of course, she and Bao Yi-sin, 5 tournaments last year, 5 titles, 2 tournaments this year, 2 titles.
That's what I mean. They are an awesome power in the ladies' doubles already. And I have this sneaky feeling that the focus so far, because they are so young as they are, that, you know, they can't cope with concentrating on 2. They play the mixed. They will eventually get into it, I'm sure, and will be a very good pair. And I think there's still some focus on that ladies doubles that's really sort of taking a little bit away from this.
Yeah. This man, though, Chai Biao, he's a former world junior champion at the mixed doubles with Xu Qing.
Service over.
So, I mean, we know that he
2-6.
can play mixed doubles.
Absolutely. It's a matter of focus.
Service over. 7-2.
Yeah, so far it's pretty plain sailing for the Indonesian pair. Good start, 7-2 up.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah.
Goodness me. Tang Xinhua
Service over.
just
3-7.
guiding the shuttle across court. Oh, my word.
Liliana.
Yeah, that's a good shot. And it is, in some ways, exposing Ignacia that she's she's a brilliant player, but she's not that agile, if you can say. She's not that quick on the legs, but her action, her racket skills is
4-7.
the best.
Challenge.
But she's not moving that much.
Sideline. Called out.
Well, there's already a challenge. We've got the instant review system in operation. Well, it was called out.
And it will be in. It will be called in.
So there's...
Yeah.
Yeah, good challenge.
Challenge successful. Service over. 8-3.
Yeah. Well, it is a very good start by the defending champions, no doubt about that. Now, just going back on your point, Morten, about Liliana Natsir.
9-3.
I mean, to me, it's not just the racket skills. What I love about her play is the fact that she always seems to be in the right place at the right time, the way she
10-3.
reads the game. Look at that last rally.
I agree. I do not disagree. But what I'm saying is that if you can move her,
Yeah,
she's not the quickest.
yeah, fair point.
11-3.
Well, it's all
Interval.
one-way traffic at the moment as we go to the mid-game interval. An 8-point advantage for the defending champions. Coach able to his opinion.
Sure, he's quite happy.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. But what would you be saying to the Chinese pair? I mean, they haven't had the best of starts, have they?
No, I actually think it's going back to what we talked a little bit about before.
Court one,
They have to find that
20
gap of the
seconds.
net where Natsir is
Court
not standing.
one, 20
Play that one,
seconds.
get the lift, and go in for the attack.
They did it once.
Yes,
Yeah.
they simply have to find that gap. And then I think the only way to win is really to go on the attack.
11-3. Play. Service over. 4-11.
It's a good flick serve.
It was.
Yeah, that was just a change of pace on the backhand side from Tang Xinhua.
5-11.
Yeah, she got that one there. It's good. She's adding some pressure on that backhand.
Play.
Yeah, and I
Service
suppose
over.
if the Chinese pair are to implement the tactics
12-5.
that you've been suggesting, they really can't afford for Tang Xinhua to be back in that deep defensive position.
and not doing what she did. She have to add some pressure then. She's got to add some pressure on Natsia and see if she can really upset her. That's well played, really well played.
Just like
Service
that.
over.
Yes.
6-12.
And Natsia trying to play that clever little shot, but it was intercepted well.
Play.
That was better. She drove the defence back and moved forward.
7-12.
But yet again, I think they're a little bit too happy in just defending and, you know, side by side, seeing what's happening. Now, that was a very good defensive shot. But they seem to be quite happy just defending. But, you know, let's see how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah, just snatched at the last couple.
12.
There's Tantoy Ahmad.
Yeah, but Tang Jinhua has played some really, really good rallies at the net. The last 3 or 4, she's won at the net. If I'm not totally mistaken. That's another one there. See, that's the gap. That's unlucky, but that was the gap. That's
So
where
it's
they
over.
found the gap, and
13-8.
Ahmed had to run up and lift it. That one there.
Yeah. So 13-8 in this opening game. Oh, it's a powerful smash. Good placement
Service
too
over.
from Chai Biao.
9-13.
It's not his fastest yet. Oh, that's so clever. Oh, Liliana,
Service
that's
over.
it. She's been in 4 All-England finals.
14-9.
Lost 2 finals with Nova Widianto. And then won the last 2 years with her current partner. She really is an outstanding player. In fact, became the first ever player to win 5 World Championship medals in the mixed doubles discipline. 3-time world champion.
That's some statistics. Is that? Oh,
It's
Service
no wonder
over.
we've been singing her praises.
10-14.
Oof.
Oh, I would have challenged that one.
Yeah.
I was sitting up here thinking, why do they not challenge it? It would have been 15-9. Maybe they feel comfortable. I don't know, and just
Yeah.
want to save some of the challenges.
Service
That one's
over.
called good.
15-10.
Yeah, it certainly was inside the back line.
That's a good return.
Yeah.
Service over. 11-15.
Yeah, shuttle caught the top of the tape, deflected it, made it very difficult to control.
Play.
Good serve. Just missed it.
Yeah, that's out.
12-15.
But try to look at the Chinese man is standing in the middle of the court. There's a massive gap cross court.
Yeah.
But they were playing that straight one.
Good smash from Chai Biao. But Morton, I can
15.
agree with you absolutely 100%. There was a huge gap across court.
In, yeah.
But in doubles, if you do play cross court, there is a danger at times that you open up the court and expose your partner to trouble.
I totally agree. But yet again, that gap was huge.
Yeah. Well, easy for us sitting here watching. Perfect position to watch the court.
Monday coach.
Everybody getting a little confused.
13-15.
As the formation, who's serving to whom?
Good serve.
Very good serve. Well,
14-15.
narrowed the gap to just one solitary point. Short. Got one reserved.
So,
you know, Morton, it was just going through my mind about that call that you said they should have challenged.
14.
You know, here we are so close, it's all very tense, it's, you know, now become, you know, anybody's game to take, whereas if they'd challenged that, they would have been 15-9 up.
15-9 and 6 points.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yep. Well, we can all be wise after the event.
Out, way out. Not even close.
17-14. Tag. Play.
Umpire's not allowing any time wasting. Quite right too.
Service over. 15-17.
It's all very fast and furious. Why doesn't somebody slow it down? It's a good rally.
16-17.
Once again, the Chinese pair is getting off to a good start in the rally. The third shots, Tang Chunhua is really intercepting really well and take it from there. So she's good on that third shot. The serve, the return, and then the third shot. She did well in that rally.
Service over.
I think he was quite lucky on that one, as seems he broke a string in the racket on that smash there. And normally you make mistakes when that happens.
Yeah.
That would have been a crucial time. That one there.
He just wants to try out the new racket. Very much a courtesy amongst the players. that's clever.
Yeah, that was good play. Totally caught.
19-16.
Nice deception.
It's amazing how he generates this power.
Yeah.
Whip it across court on that.
He was really disguising it well. Wanted to play to the front of the court and then just flicked it.
2 points from the opening game. Oh, another strong one, I think, is it?
Service over. 17,
And that's where the mistake came.
19.
Yeah.
He was lucky on the first one.
Yeah, the sound of the shuttle coming off the racket is very different when the strings break. The players know it, opponents know it, we know it.
Everybody knows it. And should it come over, just keep him playing.
Yes.
Just keep him playing with that broken string.
Well,
19.
we've talked about it before, Morten, but Tontowi Ahmad really at times does still get very nervous on these pressure points.
And wouldn't it have been good for the Indonesians if they were 27-0 now?
Yeah.
Good return.
Yeah, they're back level. Well played by the Chinese combination.
19.
But it's interesting to me, they're really pressurising Ahmad rather than Nasir.
Yeah, well, I think that's good tactics as well, because they get a little bit more time to react, because when they play Ahmed, he's standing further back on the court. They've got more time to react to whatever happens. And as you say, possibly under pressure, he can bottle it.
Oh my goodness
Service over.
me.
20.
Well,
Game point.
Chai
19.
Biao serving into the net.
Yeah, but it's tight, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's way up in the tape.
yeah. So it's a game point opportunity for the defending champions.
Game.
Well,
First game won by Tontowi Ahmad and Liliana Natsir, 21-19.
umpire confirms the score, 21-19 in a little over 19 minutes. But 2 gifted points, those last 2 of that opening game. The Chinese coach won't be happy with that.
Kalau kamu nembak, dia maunya tuh banting, nggak mau setengah-setengah, nggak mau setengah, udah tahu dulu sama budetnya. Nah kalau kamu bantingnya udah siap, nggak masalah. Ya, pokoknya 1, 2, 3-nya bola belakangnya itu kamu siap. Ya ngadu, apa? Itunya ngadu, nyambungnya itu ngadu. Dia nyambung, kamu juga nyambung terus gitu. Ya, tadi kan sekali kamu kok keteteran, nggak siap. Apa habis 1, 2, ketiganya nggak siap. Nah itu terus siap terus sampai ketutup itu.
My Bahasa is very, very limited, but he was saying something about you've got to set up your partner. That was the first gifted point, the serve into the net from Chai Biao, and then a return into the net from his partner, Tang Jinhua. Well, at this elite level of badminton, you simply cannot afford that. Well, the Indonesians will be very grateful. Well, as we were discussing earlier, both these 2 Chinese players are still involved in the level doubles, the men's doubles and the women's doubles. In contrast, Tontowi Ahmad and Liliana Natsir are just concentrating 100% on the mixed doubles.
Court 1, 20 seconds.
From Banyumas in southwest of central Java, Tontowi Ahmad.
Second game. Love all. Play.
So here we go, game number 2.
1 love.
Oh, that was going wide. It's so well played from Liliana Nasir. She doesn't look as if she's ready. Her racket, all coaches will tell you, you've got to have your racket up ready at the net, ready to intercept, and the number of times that she's got her racket down by her ankles, and yet she still manages to intercept. It's remarkable. Oh, that's well played. And he's so full of confidence in his partner that he's more than happy to go forward to the net and leave Liliana at the back of the court. And it's very much the way mixed doubles has gone nowadays. Yeah, well taken.
Service over. 1-3.
I'm very much of the opinion that Tang Jinhua needs to stand her ground at the net more.
Service over.
Very, very nice idea.
4-1.
A little unlucky. Looking for the net reply. Shuttle really bounced off that tape. Yeah, well taken again. And just emphasising the point that we were making a little earlier. Always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Look where her racket is as her partner was playing the smash. Got behind it. That was what was so impressive. Movement back in court. A 6-1 advantage.
Service over. 2-6. Play. Three, 6. Service over. 7-3.
Well, he knows it more than anyone.
That's for sure.
Well, Morton, you've
8-3.
obviously been watching this and pondering, while I've been saying that Tang Jinhua must at least challenge Liliana Nasir at the front of the court. I mean, it is easier said than done, but returns of serve like that, where you're just lifting to the back.
Yeah, it's not doing the trick, that's for sure.
No. Now move forward.
But they're giving the initiative away, and by doing that, they cannot win.
No.
That's much better. That's much better. See.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I suppose it's part of it is whether they can stay in the rally long enough for that to happen.
Yeah.
But taking that sort of initiative and really going for it at the front, I'd like to see her doing more and more of that.
When they were having a good run in the first set, that was what she was doing.
Yeah.
Service over.
Serve is called long.
9-4.
But tactically, it wasn't wrong. It was a good decision.
To go for the flick.
Yep. She really caught Nazi on it.
10-4.
Yeah.
11-4.
Seemed to climb up a
interval.
ladder to hit that one. Wonderful smash, great angle. And off to them. Mid-game interval.
And interesting, he goes straight down the line on this one. He goes straight on the man, which is becoming more and more usual in mixed doubles as well, because he's not opening up the court, going cross-court on the smash.
Yeah.
So even though it's tempting to go cross-court on Tang Jinhua, he chooses to go on Xiao Bao, and I think that was a good decision.
Cheng Jun. And the
Court
other coach, the
one,
taller
20
of the two
seconds.
coaches,
Court
Li
one,
Yong.
20 seconds.
Both of them former world champions
Yeah,
in the mixed doubles discipline.
they have so many to choose from.
Yeah. I remember him playing with Gerfei, winning the world title in Glasgow in 1999. My goodness, weren't they a
11-4.
good, exciting pair.
Play.
Yeah, well taken.
They're comfortable now.
12-4.
Yeah, I think their body language in that time out there at the mid-game interval, they were smiling at each other, looking relaxed, obviously confident. Well,
Service over.
don't get overconfident.
5-12.
No, but you know, serving has taken a complete new dimension in the new scoring system. In all
Yeah.
honesty,
Yeah.
you know, there's so much pressure on it, and obviously, if you miss it, it's a point lost. So there is an enormous amount of pressure on that serve.
If you're new to badminton and don't quite understand
Service
what we
over.
were talking about, it's actually 8 years ago, which is rather shocking to me, that the scoring changed from only being able to score a point when you were serving to now a point per rally. And you're absolutely right, because the pressure it puts on the server now is enormous.
It is.
14-5.
And there are people talking about that, you know, at least maybe make this, when you flick it, you can make it all the way to the baseline and not to that service line at the back. So in order to make it a little bit bigger, that's what people are talking about now and again, to take the pressure off that server.
And your feelings on that?
I think it's a good idea. I think it should be tested.
So do I, especially for men's doubles.
Yes.
Yeah, mix becomes a little complicated if you... Doesn't it? We'll debate that later over a cup of tea.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, I'm not even sure why he's trying to take her on at the net.
$16-5.
Somehow I think the Chinese combination has accepted the fate of not being able to win this match. Simple mistake. They are definitely more capable than that. Well played by Natsia.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, tried the trickery.
Service over. 6-16.
Tried the round the back shot.
He caught. It was well played by Chai Bao.
7-16.
Liliana Natsia.
Fault. Service over. 17-7.
I appreciate your point, Morton, about trying to get her out of position. But it's terribly difficult to get her out of position because she reads everything so well.
Yeah.
Service
Well
over.
played by Biao.
8-17.
Good stepping up behind his partner there, stepping up there, getting into it. That's really good play. And I'm afraid it was a little bit too late.
Service over. 18-8.
That's wild.
Do you know how good that lift was by Natsia?
19-8.
That was unbelievable. The return of serve clipped the tape, and still she managed to lift it almost all the way to the baseline.
Service over. Out.
Umpire just
9-19.
confirming the line judge's call that it was out. Two challenges allowed per match for either the pair or in singles the player. Oh, look at that again.
Service over.
Nice way to bring up match point opportunities, a whole host of them.
Match point 9.
Yeah, first time of asking, and the defending champions are still on course to retain their title. 21-19, 21-9 in a little over 34 minutes. And Liliana Natsia and Tontoy Ahmad's
Match won by Tontoy
confirmation of the score.
21-19, 21-9.
Oh, the umpire confirming the score for us, and they're safely through to the quarter-final where they will meet Krishnanta and Neo of Singapore, who earlier today beat the brother and sister combination of Marcus Kido and Pierre Bernadette, the number 6 seeds from Indonesia. In fact, that Indonesian pair was semi-finalists last year. So, as far as the Indonesians are concerned, they will consider that job well done. So that means that the defending champions are safely through to the quarter-final, where they will meet the Singapore pair of Dani Bawa Krisnanta and Vanessa Leo, who put out those number 6 seeds. Brother and sister Marcus Kido and Pierre Bernadette. So to our next match, and it is a men's singles and home interest here with Rajiv Usif. He's up against the former world junior champion Kento Momota. So let's go courtside once again and join Howard Bentham.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome onto court number 1 in the men's singles from England, Rajiv Usef, and from